beautiful mail, and mine was just like it was very funny.
Yours was like
handwritten, barely
written by a
handwritten.
child on a scrap piece of paper.
Do you love to travel?
Do you love road trips?
Do you love finding hidden treasures in towns all over the USA? Hi, I'm Joshua.
And I'm Craig. Welcome to Treasures of Our Town. It's the podcast that explores unique and charming towns scattered throughout the United States.
Guided by our love for location-based games like geocaching, join us as we venture to some of the country's most intriguing destinations, uncovering hidden gems and local secrets along the way.
On today's episode, Josh, Happy New Year, but we're gonna go back in time and revisit 2025. I know how you love Back to the Future, so we're going to go back to the past.
Going back in time.
We are lucky that this is an audio-only podcast. Josh is showing me some DeLorean Lego that he must have got for Christmas of some sort.
I put it together yesterday.
And you put it together yesterday. Look at that. There's the 14-year-old Joshua coming out again with his
show and tell.
Lego. Yeah, with his Lego, his DeLorean Lego. So, mate, what else has been happening? I see that there's some snow outside your house as well. You've been plowing the snow on your driveway. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, we don't talk about the weather.
No. Unless
you have to plow 4 times in the last 4 days.
Yeah, just to get out and actually go geocaching and stuff as well.
I know, we're buried. We're buried alive. I'm buried alive. But, yeah, it's a beautiful winter day here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Happy New Year. How are things down in Alabama?
Very, very good, mate. Very good indeed. In actual fact, why don't we just start off straight away with the delays and the upgrades?
Cue the sound cue.
There you go. So what's been yours, mate? What's been happening with yours?
Well, the family's been home. You know, I'm an empty nester now.
Yeah.
But now, not one, but 2 children are home, and they're back. They were back for the holidays, which is awesome. Got to go to a Timberwolves basketball game with them.
Oh, nice.
Visit family, and it was all good. It was all fun, good times. It's good to have Jonah and Hayden back. Reese is still in Columbia.
Yeah.
She did not make the trip home, but it was good. It was a happy holiday.
How did Reese enjoy Christmas in Columbia? She must have, that was the new experience for her.
Oh my gosh, it was like a party.
Yeah.
She's like, here's a funny tidbit for you. It's kind of like the 4th of July down there. You know, they're in summer right now. And so when it hits midnight for Christmas, it's like fireworks. It's like celebrating in the streets. It's very much 4th of July vibes. And it's so funny because they don't really have Santa Claus. They have baby Jesus. Baby Jesus comes and delivers the presents magically. So the children have to go to bed because baby Jesus is going to arrive and magically deliver presents. I thought that was really interesting. Yeah, it's not Santa. It's baby Jesus. No.
See, different religions and cultures throughout the entire world. But either way, let's all have a happy and merry time, a Merry Christmas, and a very happy and safe New Year as well, Josh. So, did you do much for your New Year's Eve?
I stayed home and watched Stranger Things.
Of course you did.
With all the other nerds.
Yes, this is true. Well, for me, Josh, I will say that my upgrade for me is I've got a brand new studio. Yes, studio. It's not in the van anymore. So I got myself a little spot in a garage area. It's got a brand new, beautiful. See those timber live edge slabs. And that people varnish up and they polish up and they resin and all that stuff too. And it's got holes in it from wormholes and stuff too. But then the wormholes are covered in a clear resin. That's what I got. I've got a brand new, beautiful desk with a good backdrop with my name on my backdrop as well. You know what? I'll post pics for our patrons. So if you're not a patron, then you can see pics on there.
Or you could watch the geocaching podcast probably and see it in the future as well.
In the future, yes, in the future. But you'll only see my backdrop. You won't see the desk, Josh.
That's true.
You need to see the desk, the lighting. I've got soundboards. I'm creating. When I say soundboards, I mean those ones where they stop the sound echo in a room, and they're like a foam, crumpled foam boards. So I'm making portable ones of those so they can actually go around my desk.
The most important thing, though, that you didn't mention is how's the chair? The chair is important.
Yeah. The chair's nice. The chair's comfortable. It's a leather reclining sort of style chair. So I can spend many hours here doing my editing work or any Munsey work that I need to do, building gardens and stuff like that too. So yes. So that's my upgrade. My delay. I tried to think of one, Josh, and I couldn't really think of a delay. Only the fact is that, I had a very somber, relaxed New Year's Eve, New Year's Day sort of thing. I did a very American thing. Very, very. I lit fireworks
on New Year's.
On New Year's, I lit one firework on New Year's in the front yard, and we watched it go off, and then we went to bed.
I can't remember when I've ever done this, but I went to sleep before midnight. I don't know if I've ever done that before.
Really?
That's a very significant milestone in
You're
age.
Almost 50. You're almost 50, so I'll say that.
I'm barely almost 49.
Well, that's almost, you're closer to 50 than you are 40, so I'll just say
this is true. This is true.
Yes. Anyway, Josh,
my delay.
Your delay.
Well, you want to hear my delay?
Yeah. Because your upgrades are 2 boys being at home. What's your delay?
I have to say this kind of quietly because they're sleeping.
Yeah.
My delay is that the 2 boys are home.
How's the mess? How's the?
Oh gosh, I got real used to a clean house.
Yep.
I got used to having the dishes done and every light. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Every light in the house was on.
Yeah.
Nobody was awake.
No.
So full dad frustration mode.
That's full dad frustration.
Oh gosh, the moment I get home, the toilet's plugged.
Of course,
I was like,
it is.
Plunge the toilet.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
I don't know exactly. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just been one maintenance thing after another.
And the thing is that your boys, they're not teenagers anymore. They're in their early 20s.
They're adults.
They're adults.
I'm putting in quotes right now.
Yeah.
You can't see me.
How do they live outside of the family home? Yeah.
Barely.
Have you got gas in your car? Have you got any other trash in your car as well? And have they been driving your car?
Well, here's the new thing. Jonah has his own car.
Oh.
So that's good.
Yeah.
And Hayden doesn't.
Yeah.
He asked me to drive my car once, and I said no. I said, go get a ride from your friends. So.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough. Well, there you go. I like your upgrades and delays.
Yeah,
they're the same thing. They're the same thing. Because there's always positives and minuses to most things in life. So
I'm
that
sure
includes
people that are empty nesters can relate to this when the kids come home.
Yeah, absolutely. And it doesn't matter what age the kids are, let's be honest as well. Like the kids could be in their 30s or 40s, and all kids are going to be kids, and that's their family home. They're used to just going to the kitchen and opening the fridge and getting what they want and then not putting it away, and because mum and dad will clean up after them, because that's what they're used to. That's what they do.
Yep.
I can guarantee it. Their house isn't as dirty or as messy as what it is when they leave it at mum and dad's house. Because they have to live in it. So maybe.
We'll see. We're talking about a college kid in a dorm. No,
this is true. This is true. I've only been there. I've been there once, but that was a few years ago. So my dorm was actually very clean because we had it was a police college. And so we had inspections. So it was extremely clean. It was like military sort of style. So very, very clean, very tidy. Nothing was left out. Everything was always vacuumed and so very different to, I dare say, other college dorms. But anyway,
I'm sure
we are digressing, Josh. Shall we jump into the show?
Yes, this is going to be kind of a loose show. We've done this other years. It is our year in review. We're just going to go through our year in podcasting of the Treasures of Our Town podcast. We might divert to some of our personal travels that we didn't necessarily cover on the show because as I'm looking at the list, and I know, Craig, you're looking at it as well, I don't remember some of these shows.
Oh, I know. Some of the shows you think, I can't remember. Because you come up with the title of the episodes each single time, and they are very good titles, I will say that, and they are very specific of what we're talking about at the time. But sometimes it doesn't spark a brain cell in me to go, oh, that's right, I remember that. So we'll soon see. But Josh, I asked ChatGPT, what was our year in review like? Do you want to know what they said?
Yeah, I want to know what they said.
So ChatGPT said this. 2025 was a year packed with quirky museums, roadside oddities, small town stories, and unforgettable travel moments. From haunted webcams and tourist traps to geocaching mega events and cross-country road trips. Treasures of Our Town continued celebrating the places that make America a wonderfully weird. So there you go.
That's pretty good.
I like it.
That's pretty good. That should be our new intro. Welcome to the Treasures of Our Town podcast, where we cover quirky museums, roadside oddities, and small town stories, and unforgettable travel moments.
Absolutely. Where we are wonderfully weird. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Oh, mate. Well, do you want to know the numbers first? Should we get into the numbers first before we go from there?
First of all, I'm going to go with the very first number that you don't have on here. It says on iTunes that we have 73 episodes. Now, does that include the trailer or not include the trailer?
Oh, I think that includes the trailer.
It does include the trailer? Okay,
yeah.
So this is our 72nd episode.
Yeah,
we're approaching 100.
We're approaching 100, but it's slower than other podcasts because we are a fortnight or bi-weekly, whatever you want to call it. Every 2 weeks we have an episode come through. So
yeah, and according to our stats, it's going to take us 4 years of podcasting to get to 100.
As opposed to one of my other podcasts, the Munsey podcast, which we're well over 100 now because we do that every single week with Rob, the president of Munsey. So there you go. Mate, 2025, some numbers for this podcast, Treasures of Our Town. Total episodes released was 25 episodes in the year, which makes sense. We have a total downloads of just over 7,000 downloads in total for the year.
Is that
average,
good? Hold on.
That's good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I got a TikTok video that gets more than that, and I know. It takes 2 seconds.
I know. But TikTok videos are much different to long-form podcast video or audios.
It's true.
And that's just the total downloads themselves. That's some people, will download it and then listen a couple of times or whatever from there too. So
yeah, many times, I'm sure.
Why would you? But
or
anyway.
never.
Oh, that's right. The average download per episode is just over 300 average downloads per episode, which is quite good. The average podcast episode downloads is around 50 per episode on average. So 300 is actually quite good. We're no Joe Rogan, but that's what it is. Our most downloaded episode. Now, this one surprised me, Josh, because in previous years, our most downloaded episode was our March Madness.
Yes.
Everyone loves our March Madness. Not last year. It wasn't. Last year, America's largest geocaching event, the Geo Woodstock, was our most downloaded audio podcast.
You know what I think happened there is, we did the live podcast at Geo Woodstock. And people probably subscribed then. And then it came up on their feed. Yeah. And they're like, "Oh, it's the show that I watched. I wanna listen to it." And then they listen to it and they're like, "Nope.
Hang on. Nope.
That wasn't it.
One. It's not the same one." We had major issues, major dramas with it.
Every time.
As we have done every single year at Geo Woodstock. So, and I think for 2026, Josh, I think you and I have spoken about it as a possibility where if we do Geo Woodstock this year in 2026, we're going to do a live podcast and not record it. Not worry about recording. Just do a live podcast from there. A live
Or we
show.
could try. I know it's stressful for you. Well, I know it's stressful for you.
Try again.
I mean, the worst thing that can happen is it doesn't work.
Yeah, I know, but you don't understand the stress I go through.
I know you go through
trying
stress.
to plug it in and get it work.
I know. I do wonder if we just set a iPhone up there, like on the stool in front of us.
We've done that before.
If it'll pick it up us.
We've done that before. The issue has always been the size of the room, and each room has been very, very different. If you remember the first time we did it too, we did it in actually a nice theater, and that was nice. And we did have two recording devices in that theater, but again, it was very echoey through the theater. Yeah. The second one was in Flagstaff, and we had the open air theater as well. And again, I did a secondary backup for that one being the recording device outside, and again, all you heard was the people talking around and whatever too, so that was very hard to pick up. And then this recent one was extremely echo because we're in like a basketball stadium. So
it was, but last year we're getting closer. Last year almost worked.
Almost. The levels were a bit too high. They peaked.
Too hot.
Too hot. Way too hot.
But maybe we'll just turn it down. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll give it another crack, Josh. What do you reckon? I think.
All right. So, what was our longest episode?
Oh, the longest episode. This was by far March Madness because
Yes.
it always has to be the longest. This one went for. We try and make them about an hour, roughly. This one went for an hour and 54 minutes and 49 seconds. So nearly 2 hours. 2 hours long, but we don't get paid for listening time, Josh. This is not YouTube.
Although I wonder if listening time is factored in the algorithm, like on Apple or whatever. If they know that people, you don't think so?
They can't
track it.
They can't track listening time. It's not like YouTube where you literally they can track it as you watch, live because you download the episode. You see, this is the issue. It's a
privacy issue. They can't go into people's phones and know that they listened.
No, not at all. So,
they know that they listened, maybe, but they don't know how long, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm sure they know when people click on it.
They still don't know. As long as it's downloaded, that's all that matters. If it's downloaded, it's downloaded. Okay. People don't even have to listen to it at all. It's just it gives you a download number. That's all it does. But anyway, Josh, as I said before, the only thing we can actually get paid through the podcast is through commercials and sponsorship, which we don't do. So there you go.
But we got our patrons.
We do have our patrons, and we'll talk about that very, very soon as well, because we've got a few things coming up for them. Meanwhile, Josh, our shortest episode. Do you remember what our shortest one was?
It was probably an interview.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. Actually, no, it was an interview. Yes, I forgot it was an interview. The most haunted webcam in America, the library. Remember the library? And we did have an interview there as well with one of the librarians. So
yes, that was a great episode. She talked about we'll get to it. We'll get to it. We're going to go through all the episodes.
43 minutes, that one. 43 minutes and 29 seconds. So that was the shortest. It's still not too short. It's not too bad at all. Not too bad, Josh. By the sounds of it, this one's going to be one of the longest already. We haven't even started yet. So anyway, we start with Josh. With January 6th, we had the shortest travel tours on the internet. Do you remember this one?
Oh, yes, with John from 1 Minute Tours.
Yes, exactly. This was a fun episode. John was a great guest we had on the show as well. And again, any of these, if you listen to this and go, oh, I missed that one, go back and listen to it. They're all still on there as well for you to listen to.
It's cool because John now has a podcast. When we talked to him, he did not have a podcast. So if you remember, John does 1 Minute Tours on TikTok and Instagram where he will just talk about a thing with no cuts for 1 minute. Well, it's called 1 Minute Tours. So guess his podcast is called this. It's called 1 Hour Detours.
I like it.
He has a guest and he talks to a guest obviously for an hour. And he has it's video recorded. He has a little clock. And the clock is counting down. And when the clock is done, the episode is over.
Finished. That's stressful.
No matter what.
That's stressful.
Yep. And John also released his TV show, which I went to the premiere of, which was really cool. It's called Hidden Middle. So if you want to check that out, Hidden Middle on YouTube, you can see all the full episodes there. So John is doing a lot of great stuff here, especially in Minnesota. And so, we were really lucky to have him on.
Yeah, no, I very much enjoyed that too. A great guy and very well spoken too. I wonder if you reach back out to him, if he would like us on his podcast.
I don't know. We might be out of his league now because he's had the mayor of Minneapolis. He's had big names.
Why haven't we had big names, Josh?
I try.
I know.
I did interview somebody from Survivor, so maybe we could get him on this show because I'm kind of friends with him. So
yeah, maybe. And we did have Dave Barsky on the show a couple of years.
Oh yeah,
ago, so, he's Dave Barsky.
Corey Heppola. We just had Corey Heppola. He was the anchor for Care 11, which is a big news station here in the
This is true.
So,
this is true.
We got some minor celebs.
Some what would you class them? M or N grade celebs?
Maybe.
January 20, Josh, we went on to 10 hand-picked quirky museums in the USA. This was actually a fun one. This is one of our research ones, Josh.
Yeah. Can you remember any of the ones that we talked about?
Not really, no. I'm guessing back 12 months ago.
If I think about the quirky museums I've gone to, the first one that comes to my mind is the UFO museum in Roswell. That one is quirky.
Oh yeah, yep, absolutely.
You've been to that one, right? You've been.
Yes. I went to that one as well. You went to that one with your son, didn't you not?
Yes, we did that Breaking Bad tour. Check out season 1 on that episode.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that one too. And the reason why I remember that is because, Josh, last night I started watching Breaking Bad once again. From season 1, episode 1. Yes.
What a great show.
I know. Someone who was with me at the time has never seen Breaking Bad, so I was like, oh, well, we've got to start this show.
Oh, wow.
Now, so, yeah.
You know what you got to watch, Craig, if you're not watching? This is a diversion, but it's related. Vince Gilligan, he's the person that created Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
He has a show on Apple Plus called Pluribus. Have you heard of Pluribus? Isn't it
seen
great?
The whole season 1? I didn't realize he was the writer or creator of it.
He's the creator of it.
Wow. Yeah,
so season 1 just ended. Highly recommended, listeners, to check out Pluribus. Even it's worth it if you get just Apple Plus for $9 and then cancel it right away.
Yeah.
It's one of the most, if you like the Twilight Zone, if you like kind of like the X-Files, and then the style of Breaking Bad.
Yes, that's what I thought too.
I love how he starts things where you don't know where they're necessarily going, but then it all makes sense at the end.
Yes.
That's very much a Breaking Bad / Better Call Saul style. Anyway, it's really good. You got to check it out. But here's the sad thing, Craig. I looked at, they haven't even started shooting season 2, which means the earliest that we're going to get a season 2 is 2027. If that.
Wow.
If that.
Why do they do that for?
Well, I think in the first season, they don't know if it's going to be a hit.
True,
so they don't necessarily record it right away.
True.
But then I think in the middle of it, they're like, "Oh my gosh, this is a hit. We better get on it."
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. I will say again, we're still in that rabbit hole, Josh, at the moment, and that is Apple Plus TV. I would prefer that over Netflix any day of the week. Their shows, I have not watched not one bad show on Apple Plus.
They have quality. They have quality shows.
Silo was another one.
Maybe not as many shows.
Not as many. Not as many, but they're quality. And I'm talking about the TV shows, the binge-worthy TV shows as well.
Yes.
Silo was another one, Josh. If you've not seen that one, you got to watch Silo. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant TV show. Silo. It's got Severance on there as well. And
Severance is great. Severance is like the Twilight Zone too. I love these modern Twilight. And it's so funny because I heard an interview by Vince Gilligan. Vince Gilligan also created the X-Files. Did you know this?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah. I think that's right. Fact check me. But he says in the interview that one of his greatest influences was the Twilight Zone, which you totally see in Pluribus.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, Josh, jumping back on board. Here we go.
Yes. Hey, listeners, we told you that this was going to be a loose episode.
Yeah,
we might rabbit trail, and mainly we're rabbit trailing because we have very little recollection of the episode that we're talking about.
I remember the third one, Josh. Do you remember this one? 10 strange town festivals in USA.
I remember it.
Yeah,
I remember, but I don't remember any of the festivals. Do you remember any of them?
I remember the Balls Festival, the
Bull Testicle Festival.
The Testicle Festival. That's the only one I remember.
Well, it has a great name. Talk about great marketing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. There's one other that I do recall as well, and that's down here in Alabama at Floribama. It's the Mullet Toss Festival as well. We featured that one. And the reason why I remember that one a lot, Josh, is because part of Bamarama this year in 2026, we're hosting an event there. It is the Mullet Toss event we're hosting, but it's not going to be a mullet. It's going to be a flip-flop instead. So,
What do you mean by mullet? Like hair mullet?
No, mullet as in fish.
Oh, it's like when I hear mullet, I hear I think of business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah,
that's like what you're tossing mullets like hair wigs,
fish, a fish toss event. So
gotcha.
That's what happens down there in Floribama, and as you know, Floribama, Josh, it's a place to be. I'm telling you, it is a party scene.
That is a sneaky promotion.
Yeah, there you go.
I just talked to somebody yesterday. I went to a geocaching beginning of the year, event at IKEA.
Oh, not a brewery.
No, IKEA. It was a morning event at IKEA, which is that's a good idea. If you have an IKEA, there's plenty of seating. Yeah. They will block off an area for you. Ooh. You don't have to worry about food. You just get in line. And the prices are reasonable. This is a good place for an event.
You don't need a membership like Costco to get in.
No, not at all.
Wow.
Anyway, I asked, we went on the table and we're like, hey, do you have any big geocaching plans for 2026?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the most prolific cachers in the area, the first thing out of his mouth was, I'm going to Bamarama. That was the first thing.
Who was that?
Out of his mouth.
Who was that?
Beefalenge, Bart. Beefalenge.
Oh, yes.
I think he's been before.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big souvenir hound.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, I'm a big souvenir hound. I have 408 souvenirs.
Look at you.
You were on. It was so funny because you guys were doing your year in review on the geocaching podcast, and I don't get to. I just listen, right? I'm not a part of it. And you guys are all. Be Real just went off, by the way.
I know. I saw that. Yeah, you're talking about the podcast.
And you guys were talking about how many souvenirs you had, and you all had less souvenirs than me. And I just wanted to shout. I was shouting at my car stereo. I was shouting, I got 408 souvenirs. I got you on something.
And you did. You got me on a lot of things, Josh, too. 408 souvenirs. I think I'm at 337 or something similar to that. I'm not sure exactly. But yeah, you've got me on souvenirs still for the time being. And one of the reasons for it too is because you always go to Germany and do all those ones over there.
No. You. I think you probably got more souvenirs than me this year, Craig, because of all the block parties.
Yeah,
so you were catching up, but not fast.
I only went to 9 block parties, Josh.
Yeah, I did get a couple geo tours that you didn't get. I did get a block party that you didn't get. So
this is true. This is true.
I mean, I've been to Germany like 6 times now. I'm not getting souvenirs anymore.
Humble brag. Look at you. You're going to speak German very soon, so. All right, Josh. Next on, moving on to February 17th, we had the US oldest geocaches and the local treasures near them. So this one here, we spoke about the oldest in each state, or very similar to, and then the areas around the oldest. That's what we spoke about in this show. You don't have much recollection of this one, do you? I can see it in your face. Mate.
I mean, the oldest geocache in America is Mingo. I don't know. We probably talked about Mingo. I don't know. That's a good. I mean, there's Colby, Kansas, because they've had so many events there. That's a good geocaching destination. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And they've got another Mingo Madness, not this year, but the next year it is too. Mingo Madness is coming back. This year instead, you can go to and actually get Mingo, the geocaching. Oldest active physical geocache in the world is in Mingo, and you can go there to Kansas this year for Geo Woodstock. Because Geo Woodstock is nearby for that one too. So it's just a quick trip from Geo Woodstock to grab the oldest in the world. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know where a lot of the old ones were, but I don't remember what we talked about. I remember there's some cool... okay, so here's the thing I do remember. A lot of those... It was a challenging show to research because a lot of those geocaches are in very remote areas where there's not a lot. So I remember when we went through it, it was like, oh, there's a great camping place. And there's great hiking. Of course there is, because it's in the middle of nowhere.
It's always great hiking when it comes to the geocaches oldest, because originally when they were placed, geocaches themselves were placed, they weren't in urban areas. They were always in the outskirts, in the bush, in the woods. You had to hike to them. With a map and an old school GPS.
What's your favorite oldest cache that you found?
Oh, that's a good one. Actually, one of my recent ones of the oldest that I found I really enjoyed too was the one in Colorado.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were going to say.
I knew you were going to say that. No, the one in Colorado I very much enjoyed.
Terriol.
It was Terriol. Yeah, that's the one.
I haven't got that one.
Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed that one. It's still very much active and well looked after, well maintained. It's a Home Depot bucket, and it still is the Home Depot bucket with the original Home Depot bucket kind of inside it still. So they still got some.
Oh, really?
Contents. Yeah, still got
some
original.
Wow, nobody stole it.
No, it's broken up in bits and pieces and stuff too. See, so that's what it is. But one of the best parts about it is I was there for a block party this year, and I went up and they had an event nearby at the parking lot. Now, there's a parking lot, and you can go for a hike if you wish to. You go for a hike along, and it's going to take you a good 30 to 40 minutes there, 30, 40 minutes back hike, or there's a dirt road that the guy said when I arrived early. He said, "Oh, you can drive up the dirt road, and it's only a 2-minute hike up to the top of the mountain, up to the hill." I went, I'll drive up there in Tuesday in the van, in sand and dirt.
Oh, no.
on this at one time there was an angle on a corner that was high, and Tuesday's tall. She's very high, so she's top heavy. I looked at this and thought, if I hit this at a higher speed than normal, I won't topple over because the centrifuge will push me down towards the ground rather than flip over. And so I did this at quite a speed, and she went all the way through, and she almost toppled, but she didn't. So,
wow.
Yeah. That was a bit hairy for me. But yeah, anyway, I got up there, I got up the top, and it's a pretty cool bucket and stuff too. Went back down to the event, and at the event, Josh, get this. They had little, and I'm talking little, I'm talking 2-inch high, mini 3D printed orange Home Depot buckets. Cute. So for the event. So if you went to the event, you got the little Home Depot bucket to signify you were there. That was really cute.
That's one I need to get. I was close to that when we did the Woodstock 14er. But that was not on my itinerary. My favorite old cache is the one you almost died on.
I knew you'd say that. The one in Nevada. Yeah. We spoke about that recently as well. So.
Yeah, that's the one way up on top of the hill, right off the ET highway. It's just kind of a cool little. It's not a super long hike, but it's almost like on a plateau. It's
exactly.
It's really cool.
If you go up there, just be wary of the edges. I'll just say that because there is a couple of rocks there that may move if you stand on them.
Don't dance around like you know what.
Exactly. Anyway, Josh, speaking of dancing around, the next episode we went into, we actually reached out to our patrons. And this was like a lead up episode. Roadside
Good
attractions,
idea.
March Madness patron picks. So this one here, Josh, is we reached out. Do you recall what we did? We reached out to the patrons beforehand.
We reached out to the patrons, and they submitted nominations for different entries for Roadside Attraction March Madness. And I believe we discussed it on the show, and we decided how many did we enter? Like 4 or 5? 5 of them, I think?
5.
Yes.
Yeah, we each had 5. 5 for you, 5 for me, 5 for Courtney, and 5 for the patrons.
And a couple of them went pretty far. I remember, we're going to segue into the March Madness here for the next episode, but remember that one city with all the wind things? And
that was Tivia. Nancy, she's the one that submitted that too. A brilliant one too, Nancy. That's now on my personal to-go list as well to visit.
Yes. And I remember I was trying to explain it to you, and it's really hard to explain. I remember during the show, I was like, "Here, you got to watch this YouTube video because when you just talk about it, you're like, what? A park full of wind things?
Wind chimes, wind chimes.
Whatever." And then you see it, and you're like, "Whoa,
wow! These are not normal wind chimes." So that
I remember another one that the patron submitted that went pretty darn far. The giant globe.
That's right. For the GPS globe.
Was it at Garmin?
Garmin, the Garmin building. And because they've got trackables inside there as well.
Yeah.
And you can see that during the night. If it's closed, you can see through the window. Yeah. I still remember all these things. Remember, I was the one for the patrons, Josh, not you, not Courtney. That was always me.
According to Michael, who sent us mail.
Yes, he did.
And yours was pristine, beautiful mail, and mine was just like, it was very funny.
Yours was like
handwritten,
written by a child on a scrap piece of paper. Mine was with calligraphy writing with
special stamp.
It wasn't a stamp.
It was like embossed.
It was embossed, yeah. It was one of those wax seals, Josh. And it was like he wrote it calligraphy writing with an old school feather, and the calligraphy ink.
Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing. I've still got that too. So thank you. Wow. Thank you for that, Mike. I love that. I love that so much.
So we might have to do this again because the patron submissions, several of them went pretty darn far. I think another one was the Superman statue. I think that was That was the one that went pretty far as well.
I've seen that. I saw that this year as well.
Yeah, I know.
I saw that this year too. So thank you.
That's what I love about it. It kind of guides us to like, and oh my gosh, Craig. We're not going to get a chance to talk about this, but it was this year that I saw our first year winner, and it was so amazing, and it deserved to win.
That's right.
I went to the biggest ball of paint.
Yes, and you got
a
world
great
record
video of
certificate.
it. I was a world record holder. I painted it purple for Prince and Minnesota Vikings, and it lived up to the hype. And Craig, I think we said this on the podcast.
Yeah,
I talked the treasure. It's like the Toilet Seat Museum, which we also had an episode about.
Yeah,
the treasure. The ball of paint is amazing, but the real treasure is the guy that created it.
Yeah,
and he's in there. He's talking to you. He's painting it with you. He has story after story of all the celebrities that came to paint the ball, and and I told him, I said, "Hey, you won our podcast for Roadside Attractions." He's like, "I did." I was like, "Yeah, we thought about sending you a certificate or something." He goes, "Would you?" Yeah. And so I created this, and he was so sad. He goes, "People always tell me they're going to send me certificates, but they never do."
Oh.
And when I heard that, I was like, I made a certificate. It looked like it was all splattered with paint. You saw it.
That's all right. That's really cool.
And we sent it to him, and I'm guessing that it's framed. I got to go back. Craig, you got to visit because I bet you anything that thing is framed in that room.
Absolutely. And the other reason why I got to go visit too is that I need to beat your world record holder, Josh, and have it as a heavier item as my certificate than yours, so I can.
And I have to go back. I have to go back and paint it again.
Oh, darn gosh, so bad for me. Mate, next up, we're leading into the actual March Madness itself. So 2025 Roadside Attraction March Madness. So this is on March 17. Again, as you said, Josh, we're going to do this again this year. Not sure about our special guest. We might get a different special guest this year. We'll see. We'll see who floats the boat, Josh, and who gets in there. So
we need a third.
Yeah, we do
preferably we need a female perspective. I do like
a lady's perspective on this too, because it's just too much with two men all the time. It's just too much, even for me.
Just watch the geocaching podcast. There's a lot of alpha male energy.
I know, way too much, and I'm one of them. But anyway, 2025 Roadside Attraction March Madness. Do you remember the winner, Josh?
Yes, of course I do, because I was mine.
Yeah,
it was mine. Again. I've won 2 years in a row.
So what was it?
It was the Field of Dreams, which you know what, Craig?
Yeah,
seems appropriate.
It very much does,
because that was what our GIFF was about. It was a parody of Field of Dreams. So it seems right. It seems right.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting, Craig, because we made that that was the champion of Roadside Attraction March Madness, and we had not even filmed the gift yet.
No, not at all. So we didn't know that was going to be. We already spoke about the idea. We had the idea for over 12 months.
Yes.
So the idea was already there, but no, we hadn't actually filmed it yet, and it just so happened to be the winner of March Madness 2025. I wonder what will be the winner this year in 2026. March Madness. Patrons, if you're listening as well, which I hope you actually are, start getting some stuff together already.
Start thinking.
Start looking. Start researching about it and go from there. So
we're going to try not to have any doubles. So it's going to get harder and harder, Craig. It's going to be more. It's going to become more and more obscure.
You know what we could do, Josh? We could do 2025 Roadside Attractions March Madness Australia version, Europe version, and do it all research. Right?
We could, but
I like the fact that
this podcast is about America.
No,
mainly, except for one of the hosts. Here's the thing. I think we need to continue to do new ones in America. This is just my opinion.
Yeah.
And then when we get to like year 5, we do all stars.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough. All stars, that's, and then
we can come back.
They can come back, just like Survivor All Stars, that sort of thing too. So I like that idea, Josh. So you do like the top 5 of each year, and they can pin against themselves, because then if it's year 5, then you got 20. Because there'd be 4 years of 5, top 5 each. I like that idea, Josh.
Yeah, I'm full of
live. Spitball. I know you're full of something, but sometimes it's ideas. Anyway, moving on. Speaking of full of something, Josh, this was actually full of energy. This one here, it was the Texas Challenge in Floresville, Texas.
We went together.
Yeah, we did.
We were there together.
So this was a big. This is a big thing we did, like with the video. nonstop. Tuesday wasn't working properly. She had spluttering and splattering everywhere. I was stressed about my car. Well, it's my home.
Chill. I know. I was just
You're telling me to chill out, but that's my house. It's broken. My house is broken. I've got nowhere to live.
You can live there. It just doesn't move.
That's not good. But yeah, no, Texas Challenge in Floresville. And I do remember this one too, Josh, because we recently had one of our listeners reach out to us and loved the idea that we featured local coffee shops as well as part of the town. Local businesses there too. I still remember. Do you remember the little thrift store, the old wares store?
Yeah,
you got
Finders
so many
Keepers.
Things. Finders Keepers. That was a great little store.
Yes.
We interviewed the mayor as well of Floresville.
Mayor. Yep.
The mayor.
That's Back to the Future, if anybody knows.
Okay.
That's how he says mayor. He goes, mayor.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yes, I love Finders Keepers. That's where the big mural was. Those people were so kind. They were really excited to talk to us because I think they thought we were more famous maybe than we were, which is fine.
You sound like you are sometimes. You speak very well, you see. And me with my accent, they're like, wow, he's come all the way to Australia just for
Exactly.
this.
Exactly. Right. But this is Texas Challenge, the first time we have ever been to Texas Challenge. I've been to Moga several times, which is a different kind of geocaching competition. Texas Challenge is a little bit more whimsical and a little less. They were competitive. But they're not. But they weren't like. There was an individual, but the individual was clearly not as a big a deal as like the teams and the
team one was the biggest
areas. Yeah. And I'll just say this, Craig. I think this was maybe your most challenging video edit of the year. It probably took you a long time. We tried to make the episode like an episode of Survivor. Yeah. Please go back and watch it. Just search Texas Challenge, Floresville, Texas. I'm sure it'll come up because Craig did a killer job on that video. And it's a long video, but it's cool. It's an episode of Survivor. That video needs more love, Craig.
I still remember part of that video in the very beginning, Josh. We actually went to the that thrift store place as well with the mural in the background, and I had you mic'd up to, and it wasn't a drone. It looks like a drone, but it wasn't. It was actually a 360 on a big pole, and I had it really nice and close, just like Jeff Probst does as well on Survivor.
Yes.
And you're like, welcome to Texas Challenge, and then it goes all the way back, and you're there with your arms open and shows all the whole area. That's really cool.
It was really fun to make, even though you were stressed out the whole day.
That was I was only stressed out because of the van issues. That was the only reason. Otherwise, not so much. And you were running around like a chook with your head cut off. I would say that as well because you took my 360 a few times and you were just running around with it, getting interviews live in the field as they're finding and stamping.
Yeah.
That looked really cool. Yes. I had my big camera and I was standing underneath different trees at some point in time when people are climbing up ladders in different tree areas and I'm trying to get different angles and views. And then, if you recall, we did all the interviews after they finished the challenge. And then when in the edit, I have to piece together those interviews and then put what they're talking about over the top of what they're talking about.
It's such. After we're done recording this, I'm going to watch it again.
Me too.
It's such a good video. It's such a good video, and we didn't have the stress of actually competing because a lot of people are like, "Oh, you're here, you should compete." But it was nice to be able to just focus on the video, and not focus on the geocaching. Which a lot of times, let's be honest, I'm trying to do both, which
it's hard. It's very hard. Next up, Josh, after that we had in April, we go into April and it said meet Craig in St. Louis.
Man, these titles are awesome. Who comes up with these titles?
I know some guy with a like hairdryer hair, like blow drying hair. So. Anyway, meet Craig in St. Louis. This one here, Josh, I remember very, very, very well.
You did a lot of cool stuff.
It was my 50th birthday, Josh. Yes. And I was in St. Louis for my 50th birthday. I went skydiving. I fine dined at this restaurant that was quite a bit of cash.
I'm sure.
It was a 9-course meal. It was stunning. We went to this museum that I thought was more of a museum, but no, it was more of like a child's play area, a museum. That was brilliant too. I had a lovely dinner as one of the dinners was actually on the river too, and then did the archway too, the St. Louis Arch, went up top of the arch and did all the things, obviously all the virtuals, all the geocaching related stuff too, Adventure Labs, Munsey stuff, the whole lot. Yeah. I remember that one very, very well. My 50th birthday. And then obviously with the skydive to end it too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
our conclusion on that, I believe, was that St. Louis is underrated city.
Very much so.
Not a place where people tend to like, hey, I'm going to St. Louis for some fun.
Yeah, no.
So
definitely a place to have a look at if you're in the area or if you're driving past, or if you want somewhere new to go that I'll tell you, Josh, there wasn't that many. It wasn't that busy either. You know what I mean? Like, there was enough people there, but you're not going down to Orlando and you know, Universal Studios and all that sort of stuff too. There, sometimes you get too much of those. Try something new. Try something new.
Yeah, I really do want to visit that museum, that children's museum downtown. That's where GeoCoin Fest was one year, actually.
That's right. It was too in that museum. A very interesting, very cool museum. Easy to get lost in that museum.
Yeah.
Like physically get lost in that museum. You can't.
Don't you crawl through like tunnels that like end up going outside and like it looks really cool.
Yeah. I didn't, but I had issues, leg issues at the time. So remember my ankle? I almost broke my ankle at the.
You had some ankle issues this year.
That was at the other geocaching channel, Moga. I attempted Moga for the first time and won't be doing it again. Ryan, if you're listening.
Likely, I will be going to Moga this year because it's in Iowa. It's only 4 hours away.
That's right.
So close.
In Des Moines, Iowa.
Des Moines. All the Iowans are like,
I know. They're yelling at me right now.
It's Des Moines. I know it's Des Moines, listeners.
I know it's Des Moines. Okay, I say Des Moines just to annoy people. But speaking about annoying, Sasha, well, the next episode is the Boring Town Challenge. This one here, we had a recurring guest come on, Jeff Wag from a Van Live podcast. Jeff Wag is a great guy. Mm-hmm. This was his idea to do this boring challenge too. And he said, like, you know, I can do this. Let's do this. And so he did the Boring Town Challenge. What was the Boring Town Challenge?
Basically, we came up with like 5 towns that we thought were just going to be so boring. And he was going to share, he was going to do some research and he was going to share why they were interesting. And he did a great job.
He did a great job.
And he like knew, he deep dived into some of these places. I was like, wow.
Yeah. No, he does a great job. And again, if you want to listen to more about with Jeff Wag, as I think he's a great creator, a great podcaster as well, go to a Van Life podcast. I can't think of the actual show now. It's called the Van Life podcast show that he does. Anyway, Jeff Wag, Van Life podcast. It's on there. I'll put links in the description as well. So, but no, he's a great guy.
I think the previous year he was requested, like, by our patrons, like, bring him back. So we're like, we're going to bring him back. And then we're like, what do you want to talk about? So
Yep. No, exactly. And normally, Josh, you're the butt of all our jokes. But this next episode, we went to a different type of butt, and that is Josh and Craig explore Uranus, Missouri.
Yes. What a great title.
I know. Josh and Craig explore Uranus. I like it. In brackets, Missouri.
Oh.
Do you remember much about this one, Josh?
That was fun. It was a good time with me, you, and Rob for a Big Munsey event in Uranus, which is a whimsical property of stuff right off of Route 66.
Yeah, and scanning codes in Uranus. It was fun.
Yep. Yeah, I have a video. I have a video of it. There's not much else to say. It's just it's one of those places that you're like, yep,
that's right.
It's the whole place is just a joke. It's just a big joke.
It is, and that's all it is. It is a big joke, and you got to take it for that too. So
I went to another Uranus though. I went to the other location in Indiana. Do you know there's another Uranus?
Yeah, I drove past
Indiana.
I drove past.
It's not as big.
No,
it's not as big. It's not right on the highway.
It's a small Uranus.
Yeah, it's a smaller Uranus. But it was like a mini version of the big Uranus.
That's right. All had the same slogans as well.
Same shirts, the
same plumber is there as well. Like
marketing.
Exactly. Same marketing vibe, the whole lot. So there's no different. Next episode, Josh, we went to America's largest geocaching event, Morgantown, West Virginia. This was the largest downloaded one too. Hour and a half we went for on this one. And we spoke all about Morgantown, West Virginia, and why the Giga event was such a hit, Josh. It was a brilliant location too for it too. So.
And speaking of brilliant location, I've been looking on social media. I don't know if you saw, but they're having another event in Morgantown this summer. But have you read about it? It's very similar to, like, it feels very much like going caching.
Yes.
It's story driven. There's cards. Like they're going to be. It sounds like they're going to attempt to be like the new going caching.
Yeah, Cashmore it's called.
Cashmore, yeah. I don't know. I'll never say never, but the tough thing is I was just in Morgantown. You know what I mean? That's the tough thing.
And you've done it already as well. That's the other thing too. Unless they refresh the game board, that's the hardest part. And I know, for instance, being on the committee for Bamrama, refreshing the game board here is the biggest thing that we can do.
Yes.
That sort of thing too. So for people who actively come every single year, you want them to be able to find more caches and get more numbers and have different experiences too. So
my guess though is that this is probably being put together by Mark Webb, who put together Geo Woodstock, and I'll just say him and his team did a knock-up job.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
On so I'm guessing that this is going to be a quality event. There's no doubt. But the challenge is again, like, do I want to go back to Morgantown? Another year. I don't know.
That's right.
Never say never.
That's right. And it's very hard to try and replicate other mega events that have since stopped. For instance, like going caching. Going caching was loved by so many caches out there and people out there that if you try and replicate it even just a little bit, some people would not like that. They're like, no, this is not. Don't be like going caching because it's we love that going caching, but going caching was more as well about the people involved in it too. People love the hosts and the committee members and stuff too. So very different. Anyway. Moving on, Josh, we have the next one, the Porcelain Pilgrimage, a road tripper's guide to America's finest facilities.
Oh my gosh.
A great title.
This one has lower downloads, which is disappointing. I mean, don't people want to visit bathrooms across America?
Exactly.
Very important. Very important.
I love it, Josh, though, how there was the Morgantown, West Virginia episode in between Uranus and the Porcelain Pilgrimage.
We were very much in potty humor. I think this episode, I think I thought of it, but I think it was inspired by our friend Minnesota Boy. Yeah. Because when he was on the Brewery Adventure, he would do bathroom reviews.
That's right.
Of the breweries. And I thought, oh my gosh, let's do the best toilets in America.
Yeah, that's it. So there you go, Tim. That's just for you, the best toilets in America. But yeah, it has got quite a low number of downloads in comparison to others. The next one actually surprised me with the downloads, and that is why Munsey is great for travelers. We had Rob Vardaman on the show, the president of Munsey, and he's basically we spoke about Munsey, the game of Munsey, how it's changed now compared to what it used to be, and how you can get out there and use it for your travels as well. So
great conversation.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a good one.
And here's the thing. We want to get more location-based apps on this podcast. We want to interview more people. I attempted to. I'm gonna kind of let people know. I tried so hard to get Untapped on this show. They just won't do it. We're just small potatoes.
Yeah. That's right. So anyway, it is what it is, unfortunately. The next one after that, the Munsey episode, was America's best tourist trap, the Wisconsin Dells.
Oh, yes.
This was a fun one because I had no idea. I'd never been there. And so I was the yes and person for you talking about the Wisconsin Dells. And again, after the episode, Josh, I'm telling you, you made me want to go there and visit the Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah, it's very easy to accidentally drive by Wisconsin Dells and not realize the best tour. It's a tourist trap in all the best ways. I think that's what I said on the show.
Yeah. That's the one.
So if you want to hear about Wisconsin Dells, there you go.
July 14th was actually when that came out. In August 4th, Josh, we had Wandering the Wolverine State and Midwest Geobash. Again, kind of like we spoke about where I was traveling for block party after block party. 9 block parties I went to last year.
Wow.
9.
That might be, I don't know whether, Europe, they have quite a few, I bet. I'm not saying it's a record, but 9's a lot. 9, that's a lot of block parties.
That's
well done.
Thank you. I think I spoke about it late last year in one of the episodes. I did start to feel like I was getting a bit burnt out with block parties. I was like, this is just another block, which you shouldn't feel that way. Every block party, every mega event should be exciting, should be thrilling, should be, oh my goodness, I'm going to go to a geocaching mega event. Yes. But when you start to do the 9 block parties and a mega as well in the same year. It's like, well, there's over 10. I'm like, oh, here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. That's what it is. So.
I'm wondering if you can look on Project GC and just see where you rank in the United States with block parties last year.
Block parties only. That's a possibility. I'll have to go back and have a look at that after we finish the episode. Meanwhile, Josh, the next one, again, is all about a geocaching block party, navigating West Bend's Cache Bash in August 18th.
Together, it was a cache splash.
It was a cache splash. Great video though, Josh. If people didn't have a look at Josh's video. This one here, we did a live, like we did for the Gigastock as well on your channel. We did a live as well at the West Bend Cache Bash / Cache Splash because it was rained that hard, that heavy, that much that they had to cancel the next day because it was all washed out. So,
but it was a good time, Craig. The day before, we did a lot of fun caching together. I got my 10,000th cache.
Yes, you did. Cool, That's a great video.
Which was themed. If only you could see the video. I have my DeLorean Lego right next to me.
I know.
Craig's like, move on.
Your eyes, Josh, your eyes are just glazed as you look at that thing. It's just like, wow, he's really, really obsessed with this. But
yeah, I love the West Bend Cache Bash. I've been there many times. It's probably the closest mega to my home, so I enjoy going. They always have quality geocaches. Talk about refreshing the game board.
Oh, yeah.
They put out 66 new caches every time. And you think, okay, they're just going to be almost all of them are something unique.
Yeah.
Like none of them are just like a pill bottle or an ammo can.
No.
They're all unique or they're themed.
Yep.
And the group of hiders there's about 5 or 6 hiders that hide. I could tell they're all kind of trying to one up each other. And
Absolutely.
they're trying to be the talk of the event, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
And there were some really great ones. You remember the car wash one, which is
car wash one. That
had the marble technique. The marble technique, if you're a geocacher, you know that with cars. Yeah.
And I loved it as well. When you opened it up initially too, you had all that sponges, the car wash sponges inside.
Yes, the chamois.
The chamois all themed really nicely, really cool. So
another one that stuck out was the X marks the spot one, a strategy that I've never seen before.
I've never seen that before.
Like that's an easy gadget cache to be replicated. That could be replicated really easy.
Except if the string breaks. But anyway.
You have to get a nice string.
You have to get it to be hard string or rope. That's the only way to do it.
Exactly.
It would be fun though if you can imagine too if that rope that you could actually get it a lot longer than what it was, just so you can actually do that circumference a lot.
It's tough though because people move around. We're not explaining it, but basically, you get to the cache and inside of it there's an X on a rope, and you have to walk the circumference of the rope all the way around because the cache is within that circumference of the.
Well, it's at the end of the circumference.
At the end, yes, the end. I'm not explaining it well.
Yeah.
But you could see how the rope could easily break as people are trying. It would be good to do it. You know, it'd be good to do it in a wide open space.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like a tree in the middle of a prairie, and just have the cache just kind of out in the open. But you know what I mean? Like,
I'm more evil. I'm like, no. I want it in dense woodland whereby you have to keep on walking in and out of the trees.
But the string will break.
And no, why?
Because people are not gentle with geocaches.
This is true. Anyway, moving on, Josh. Speaking of being gentle, this one was actually really cool. Taking the leap to become full-time travelers, featuring me and her travel. We had a couple on here. Me and her. Meander. That's
Meander,
right.
But it's called me and her.
Yep.
Yes, my friend Tony and his wife Julie.
Yes.
And they decided to take early retirement. They're in their early 50s. They decided to quit their jobs and travel the world while they're still healthy. What a great idea. What a good idea.
And they've started documenting their travels as well. I think they started a podcast up with it as well.
Yes, they have a podcast.
But also video work too. So have a look on their all different channels too.
I got good feedback from this episode. I don't know. We don't get a lot of feedback because A, we're not live.
Yeah.
And B, we're not on YouTube. So we don't get comments on YouTube. But I always get feedback word of mouth. And I had a lot of good feedback about this episode.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. September 1 is that one there. Next off, we have checking off roadside attractions bucket list locations.
Wow.
This was like a preamble, I think, to March Madness, that sort of thing too. So
I don't know what was our angle here. I don't really have no recollection of this one.
This one here, we did it. It was a research one where we actually researched the top 10 or whatever it was of roadside track bucket list locations. We spoke about the top different ones too. So there you go. Next up, Josh, we have allow the beer to guide you.
Yeah, Untapped. Listen up.
How allow the beer to guide you in your travels. This one we had the brewery adventure on our show too. So Courtney was on, I think, for this one, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. It was actually a really good show. I quite liked it. Again, though, the downloads weren't getting up there like they were with the other shows, Josh.
I think this episode was just you and me, Craig. I don't recall it. Yes, I'm pretty sure it was just you and me.
I thought we had a guest on. I thought we had Tim or Courtney on. No, not at all.
I don't think we did, because I remember thinking, oh, I wonder if Tim is going to be upset that we didn't have him on this show.
This is true. And I know he listens too now, so he's going to let us know. He listens to every one of these episodes, but anyway. October 13, Josh, we had Top Fun in San Diego on Signals Island. Now we were talking all about you and your travels, this one.
Top Fun. Get it? Top Gun. Because there's Top Gun stuff.
I know.
This was a great trip. San Diego at Signals Island, which was a block party that I attended. I never visited San Diego before, and this was an incredible, great excuse to do that. Yeah. I just had my videos. I posted 2 videos on my YouTube channel, shameless plug, of myself geocaching in Balboa Park with Sunny and Sandy Podcasher. Shout out to them. And then just a highlight of the whole event. It was really great. I would totally go back to San Diego and do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. I'm looking forward to going to San Diego at some point in time. I haven't been to San Diego yet.
It's a great one.
Yeah, it looks like really nice. Next up, Josh, it was me this time in Texas at the Toilet Seat Museum and Texas Nights at the Truck Yard.
You partied hard.
Oh, we did.
I mean, maybe your team partied hard.
They partied harder than Tim and I. It's one of those ones, and you know yourself, Josh. You're in that sort of same industry whereby, you got younger co-workers, let's just say that, and you go on a night out, team building exercises, that sort of thing that they call them nowadays. And you get to a point in the night, and you might be like 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night, and you're looking going, oh, I think I'm done. I'm not going to drink anymore. I don't really feel like this anymore. And they're all still, they're Yahooing, carrying on, talking.
The night is young.
Drinking. The night is young. It's not even midnight yet, blah, blah, blah. Well, luckily for me, I had Tim, Minnesota boy, with us at these events as well. And so Tim looked at me and he goes, are you about done? I go, yeah, I'm done. And he's like, well, let's just go together. I said, yes, let's do that. And so, we just left early together. It was nice. It was comfortable. Yes. We had plenty of sleep. And then we woke up the next morning ready for our meetings, and all the grumbled heads from all the other team members is like, well, you did it to yourself. You can only blame yourself. But anyway. But I will say, Josh, this one here, the Toilet Seat Museum has been moved from where you saw it with the old guy as well. Unfortunately, he's passed away. But the whole memorial is now inside, beautifully exhibited inside this area in the truck yard of Texas.
I need to go. That's a bucket list location.
You do. It's location.
And I need to get my toilet seat.
Yes,
I need to get it back. I need confirmation. I told them. I'm sorry. I'm repeating myself. I've emailed them. I said, if you can find it and give it to me, I'll come down.
I will come.
I'll fly down. If you find it, I will fly down. I will make a video. I'll talk about it on my podcast. Here's how many followers I have on TikTok. Come on. Promotion. Free. All you have to pay me is a stupid toilet seat.
It's not even payment. It's just giving it back.
Give me back my property.
Exactly. The next up, Josh, we had the most haunted webcam in America. This was the shortest episode we had of the year. This was about the library we were saying before with the webcam, the 8 or 9 webcams in the library. This is, I will say, Josh, this here, another great video that we did together, the two of us.
Oh, yeah.
This was fun video. This is a fun video.
She was a great guest. She worked at she was a media specialist. I don't even think they call themselves librarians anymore. Oh, and she was proud. Oh my gosh, she was proud of that haunted place.
Yeah, she was.
Like fully embraced it. You know, sometimes I think it's like, I think people can sometimes take themselves a little too seriously and be like, this is our library, this is our historic building, which it had all that.
Yeah,
but they fully embraced the haunted nature of that place. And the Gray Lady, talking about the Gray Lady, she had a great story about receiving a phone call in the middle of the night.
That was fantastic.
From a room that was locked.
Yeah.
What?
That was fantastic.
That was the story of the year.
Yeah,
go back and listen to that.
Absolutely. Story of the year, that one there.
Yeah, go listen to that podcast. It's a great story.
November 10, 2025, the most haunted webcam in America. Next up, Josh, we're talking about a GIFF film. If you film it, they will watch behind the scenes of the GIFF film. So that was a really cool one too.
Yes. If you want to know everything we did in creating the GIFF film, that's the exhaustive description of it all. We didn't hold back.
No, not at all.
We told you everything.
And you can see, Josh, how our episode, when it comes to our download numbers, how we're actually what we call a slow burn with our download numbers, because the ones at the beginning of the year, the longer they've been out, the more downloads they've got. You see, so people catch up slowly with some of these episodes. So that's how it works. December 8th, there's no place like the Southwest. This was a fun episode. This is all
for
about
you,
my travel.
Because you did it. That was
very much a
for me.
FOMO for you.
Oh gosh, especially the Sphere.
Josh, have you? Speaking of that, now it's been a few weeks, nearly 4 weeks now since we did that episode. Have you booked a cheap flight to Vegas and booked your seat? You have to, mate. You have to.
I after the podcast, I'll tell you, I might be needing to save up. We'll talk about it.
But
after the podcast,
coming soon to an episode
back.
near you. Coming soon to an episode near you, Joshua.
People ask me like, "What is my 2026 gonna be like?" And I was like, "I don't know. We'll see."
And then last but definitely not least, Josh, on December 22nd, we had Discovering Small Town America, behind the scenes of the web series My Town with Corey Heppeler.
Oh, it was so fun to watch the episode of my hometown that Corey went to that came out the day after the podcast.
Yes.
So that was a lot of fun to watch. He was Corey Heppeler, former main anchor of a major news station here in the Twin Cities. So well spoken, such a quality show. It is basically the dirty jobs of just travel. Like small town travel. Yeah. It was really cool. And I went to a geocaching event yesterday, and I had somebody come up to me and said, "Oh, I really enjoyed the episode about my town, Corey Heppeler."
Nice.
They weren't even from Minnesota.
From the area.
They were from Utah. And they were like, "I listened to it. I really enjoyed that episode."
Nice. Yeah. No, Corey was a great guy, great guest, and who knows, Josh, we may have them on once again. We have to reach out to our patrons as well, Josh, to ask them about the March Madness once again, and also why not ask them which guest they preferred the best or the most, and try and get that guest on the show again, talking about something else. Meanwhile, Josh, we have a brand new patron as well.
Oh my gosh!
2026.
You know who this? You know who this is?
Yes, I do. Do you know who?
Do you know who this is?
Yes, I do.
Valerie Pratt. She's from Silly America, right? She's from Silly America. Valerie, thank you so much. Yes, we've had her on the show, right?
I don't think. I'm not sure if that's the same Valerie. Is that the same Valerie?
I think so.
I don't think it is.
Wait,
I think
maybe
it's someone else. No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Let me have a look here for you, Josh. It's DT Charlie.
Okay.
Geocacher DT Charlie.
DT Charlie, oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Different Valerie. That's what happens, Josh, when we know geocachers by their geocaching name more so than their real name. So
yes.
But no, thank you so much, Valerie, and thanks for being our number one for 2026.
You're our number one.
Number one, Josh. And now, if anyone wants to join up with the patron party, etc., how do they do that, Josh?
Yes. A huge thank you to our listeners for listening. If you want to be a part of the Golden Nuggets, these are all the special things we put out from time to time, photos, extra audio. We really appreciate your support here in 2026. Supporting us, you're helping us create even better content. Keep it free for everyone. As we said before, we don't have any annoying commercials. So consider joining us on Patreon at patreon.com. /Treasures of Our Town.
That's really cool, Josh. And I'm not sure if we've spoken about this, but we have something very special in the making, in the 3D making for patrons. It'll be a contest coming up very soon because one of our patrons was inspired by our golden nuggets.
Yes.
And he's Nesma.
When do I get to taste this golden nugget? Put it in my hands.
I was going to say I wouldn't put it in your mouth. I'll put it in your hand, but not in your mouth. We'll soon see. But Nesmuk, he's in the process of in the production of something for us very, very special, which we'll have to do a contest on the Patreon, Josh, to see who's going to win one of these special golden.
And this is cool. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's cool.
No, it is. Really
when I saw it, I was like, "Are you kidding me? That's hilarious."
Yeah. And it was all his idea. It was all Nesmuk's idea too. So a big thank you to Nesmuk as well for reaching out to us and letting us know too. A really cool idea. We love it, mate, and we're looking forward to it for 2026. Meanwhile, Josh, how can people contact us if they wish to reach out and contact us with any ideas for shows, etc.?
Yes, we love your feedback. We don't get it as much as. Because we don't do this live, and it is our show is on YouTube, but most people don't listen to it on YouTube. Mm-mm. So reach out to us at treasuresofourtownpodcast@gmail.com, or you can follow us, of course, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or simply search Treasures of Our Town Podcast everywhere, and you'll find our Buzzsprout site. And there's a little button you can press, and you can give us a feedback, even anonymous feedback. You can send us hate mail. You can troll us.
Please don't troll us. I don't like trolls. But anyway, that's it for our show today. Please subscribe, rate, review on your favorite podcast app. And as always, Josh,
may your travels always lead you to the most unexpected and amazing hidden gems around the world. See you next time, and Happy New Year.
And see, Josh, you're
fireworks.
You're very proud of your snow.
Oh, you know I am. Actually, I'm really proud of my DeLorean that I made out of Legos.
That's a rare thing these days.
Damn.
Bye.